Every person's a passionate person, and I'm a really passionate person. I think the way that people demonstrate their passion is different, and sometimes I feel things so deeply. I long for things, I've got deep laments and deep joys, and it's more comfortable for me to kind of have a staid presence, keep those things within me. I can feel it, and that's enough. What I've been challenged in the refocusing process is that a leader makes himself vulnerable and throws himself in the middle of the room. So we did an exercise together, and what struck me with the thing that was revealed in that exercise was that what's wanted and needed in my leadership is for me to actually express my passion. So I find myself now leading from that place, and it's uncomfortable and it's exhilarating to actually, when I'm with people one-on-one or with big groups or whatever, to not just let the water be inside of me, but actually let it come out as a geyser, and to be vulnerable, and to pray big prayers and cast big vision, and like I was telling the staff this week, I feel like we're writing checks that only God can cash. Like, we're putting ourselves out there. We're praying big prayers. We're talking big vision. And that on one level is scary, because what if it doesn't happen? What if people don't follow that? What if they wanted us to go this way and not that way? But there's something so right and exhilarating about the reality that we are, as a community, we've started to put ourselves out there and to start doing things where if God doesn't show up, we're in big trouble. And I get why it would be easier for us maybe to play a safer, more conservative game where we didn't need God to show up. But man, we're up for the game of praying big prayers, giving ourselves away, throwing ourselves in the middle of the room, throwing ourselves in the middle of the city. We're in a place now where God's got to show up, and we're confident that He will. And it's terrifying and it's exhilarating. I'd much rather be where we are now, though, than where we were 2 years ago, because now there's the adventure it's truly a risk-taking adventure following Jesus, and I gotta believe that He is showing up in that, and I gotta believe that the best is still ahead as we, and as me as a leader, continue to write checks that God's gotta show up to cash.